All right, it's a perfect spring morning for topwater speckled trout, or at least it seems to me to be. Let's see if the fish agree. All right, I'm on a big flat, kind of a cove on a lake. We got a pretty brisk southeast wind blowing, and it's really too early to tell what this water looks like. I'm getting hints that it's pretty good. And I can tell you what is biting this morning. The deer flies. Terrible, absolutely terrible. I just coated myself with that Skeeter Hawk, that Hawk Soap bug spray. It's related to Marsh Romance. Marsh Romance is the stuff I use for gnats. We're not gonna have any gnats today, it's too windy. But man, the deer flies were atrocious. Now they seem to be a lot better, thanks to the Skeeter Hawk. And as much as I hate gnats, I much prefer gnats to deer flies. Deer flies are the absolute worst. They're just relentless, they don't stop. They do not stop till they bite you. But now we got that problem solved, it's time to catch some fish. There's obviously some stringy grass in here, some widgeon grass. Might make working this topwater tough. We'll see. Hopefully we can get right on the edge of it. Oh, look at that, right away. Look at that. Feels like an okay fish. Feels okay. Feels like it might be a keeper. All right, yes, definitely a keeper. About a 15-inch fish, maybe 14 inches, maybe not quite 15. Bit my matrix mullet. Yeah, and he hit it like he wanted it. Look, he got both hooks. This one deep in the mouth. All right. You coming home, dude? All right, we're looking for big fish. That wasn't one, but it's a start, and it's a fish you get to take home, so no disappointments there. Oh, there's another one. There's another one. Feels like about the same size as the last one. Face full of grass. All right. Dude, how'd you get hooked there? Let's use these pliers. I mean, another mediocre fish, good eater, but we caught him on top. Absolutely no complaints. Oh, look at that. As soon as it hit the water, I did not even twitch the bait. I got the boat on spot lock, trying to hold in this area because I've gotten 2 fish already, now 3. This feels better than the previous 2. Nah, he's just full of grass. He's about the same. All right. Actually, he's a little better. I'm gonna let that fish go. Look at all the grass he brought in. Put him on the tape. Yeah, he's 16 inches. He's bigger than I want. All right, bite next time. You owe me a favor. That fish must have watched that bait fall from heaven. Oh, I missed him. That was a good hit. There's fish all around the boat. That was one of those hits where like the fish wants the bait, not just being stupid. Can you think of a better way to spend a spring morning? I definitely cannot. Definitely find you get more hits when you're not dragging 3 feet of grass. Oh, maybe it's just me. All right, we've gone a few minutes without a bite. If you saw my last video, you saw me do really well on a new Bill Lewis scope stick. It's a floating jerkbait. Actually, they make a suspending and a sinking jerkbait, but I use a floater. So when I get out of this super thick grass, I'm gonna make a switch to that just to see if there's fish in this area or if I've just drifted out of them. The grass situation's looking a little better here. That may be why there's no fish here though. That widgeon grass is so unforgiving. Very, very difficult to fish around with a jerkbait. I mean, it just kind of grabs hold of it and takes it along for the ride. Well, let's give it a whirl. This is that scope stick. The color is Pro Herring, kind of a green back. Caught some beautiful fish on this bait on my last trip. All right, just had a definite hit on the scope stick, missed him. A good sign. Oh, there's one. There we go. Oh, that feels like a decent fish. Of course, he hit me really close to the boat. Oh yeah, it's a good trout. Spot lock is here. He's not super big, but I'm thinking like 18 inches or so. Yep, really solid fish. He's going crazy still. This fish might be a little better than I thought he was. Look how pretty. Man, that water's gorgeous. All right, dude. Yeah, that's a good fish. About 18 inches. On the scope stick. Beautiful trout. We've definitely got all the ingredients in here. We got some beautiful water, just absolutely beautiful water. We've got grass and we've got lots of bait. Seeing a bunch of mullet jumping and seeing some other bait as well on the surface. I suspect it's glass minnows. So I can see why there's fish in here, that's for sure. Believe it or not, our wind is dying. How often does that happen in the spring? Windier at dawn than it is after dawn. Believe me, I am not complaining. Although it is getting a little natty, I might have to go put on some Marsh Romance. It's hard to stop fishing. Oh goodness, oh he missed it. What in the heck was that? If that was a trout, it was an absolute monster. Not sure it was, but whatever it was, he completely missed the bait. Oh my goodness. That was a trout. Oh goodness. Oh man, I hope that's a trout. Please be a trout. Loosen that drag way up. I hope that's a trout. I think it's a trout. Yeah, that's a beautiful fish. That's a 4-pounder or so. All right, we'll come back here. I will let you wear yourself out, buddy. You want to go up front again? We'll go up front again. Oh, now he's down in the grass. We don't want that. Oh yeah, that's a that might be a 5. That's a beautiful fish. Look at this trout. Ah, he's barely hooked. Shoot. He's a definite netter. Well, he's not a 5, but I think he is a 4. All right, we got him. All right, beautiful trout. Beautiful, beautiful trout. On my matrix mullet. What a fish. Look at this fish. So beautiful. What a monster. Oh, yep, I knew he was gonna go crazy. All right, look how hooked this fish is. He was not going to get away. I had nothing to worry about unless he broke the line. All right, let's see how big he is. All right, this fish is 22 inches. Beautiful, beautiful speckled trout. Definitely pushing 4 pounds. Super fat. Go ahead and let him go. There you go. All right, my day is made. What a beautiful fish. Crazy explosion on that topwater bait. I wasn't even sure it was a trout initially. It was such a crazy explosion. Man, I'm so glad to get him. Matrix mullet, baby. Oh, oh, he missed it. Oh, he missed it again. Oh, he missed it. Oh, goodness. There he is, he got it. Oh, I still got my drag super loose from that last fish, and this is not as big as that other one. Got to tighten that drag. This is a take homer. Still not a bad fish. Look at it, he's throwing up bait. Got it all over my pants. Man, this fish had the bait really well. Multiple bites on that cast. Oh yeah, let me tighten my drag. I don't know if that was the same fish or what, but man, there I got 3 or 4 blow-ups. And now we got grass. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, it came off. Dadgummit. That was a big trout. Ah. Oh, heartbreaking. That was a good fish. I don't know what he was. How big? 4, maybe even 5. It was a big fish. I know that. Right in that current line. Right where you expect him to be. One of the pitfalls of throwing these big, heavy topwater baits. Those fish have a ton of leverage. Easy to throw those baits. Well, still thankful for the explosion. I would have let the fish go anyway. Of course, I did want to touch him, but even cool just to get a hit from a fish like that. Ooh, missed him. Dadgummit. Oh, there he is. There he is. Oh, oh, you're pretty big. You're big. You're not a little one. Well, he's not a giant, but he is a nice, solid fish, that's for sure. He's got an opinion. Go ahead, take what you want. Well, he's not as big as he felt, only because he's kind of foul hooked. Come on back this way, buddy. Definitely not as big as I thought, but you see how he's hooked. I was pulling basically from the side of the fish. I think we're gonna take him home. He's about 15 inches. About as big as I'll keep him. Got 2 hits on that cast. I don't know if it's the same fish or not. Of course, you never know. Speckled trout are super competitive. So when one fish hits a bait and misses it, there's often another one with him who's gonna take advantage of the opportunity. Some days you can just sit on spot lock and whack them. Usually that's not the case. You might get 1 or 2 more bites sitting in one spot, but usually they want you moving. And power poles would definitely be preferable to spot lock for doing this. No doubt about it. But I store my Avid in my garage, and the power poles are too tall. Won't fit in my garage, so it's not an option for me. I could do a Cajun anchor, but that's kind of a big hassle. Spot lock is fine. Some people feel like the noise of the trolling motor could spook some fish. There's probably some validity to that, but I just know myself. I'm not gonna hook a fish and grab the Cajun anchor and throw it down and hold where I'm at. I'm probably just gonna continue drifting. So spot lock's the best option for me. All right, there's one. Oh, he got off. He got off. That was a good fish, man. Ah, that was a good fish. I couldn't even turn him. Topwaters will give you some happy moments, and sometimes they'll make you want to cry. All right, there's one. Not as big as the one I missed, but feels like a pretty solid fish. Definitely digging down on that grass. I can feel him rubbing against it. And he's not happy. All right. 17 incher, I'd say. We'll put him on the tape to check, but I think he's about 17. Face full of trebles. Yep, he's 17. Beautiful fish. All right, swim straight outside and go make some babies. See you later. Got multiple bites in that area. Sitting here on spot lock, as I said, fish it till it plays out. Oh, oh, there's another one. There's another one. He's not big. He might be a take-homer. Yep, take-homer. The fact that I'm getting multiple bites here indicates it's probably school-sized fish. I mean, of course, that's what I'm catching, so I guess a smart man would probably just move on looking for the big ones. But these are fun. No complaints from me. Oh! He went nuts. He's not big. I mean, he's not bad, but he's not a 4, that's for sure. He went crazy when he hit this bait. Might have to go get him. He is dug in the grass. Oh, he's foul hooked too. Dude, you brought an entire lawn with you. All right, 14-inch fish or so. We're gonna take him home as well. You see my matrix mullet starting to get some hook rash on it. I love that. I love when these baits get beat up. I think they just get more productive. All right, before I leave these schoolies, I'll make a few casts with this power prawn. Got it on a 16th ounce depth grip jig head under a Versamax bolt cork. If there's a school there, this should definitely be a more effective way to catch them. Just want to see, just for kicks. Oh, there's a fish. There's a fish. Looks like a decent trout. Yep, good fish. Let's say about 15 inches. On the power prawn, under the Versamax bolt. Absolutely epic topwater bite today. Spring has definitely sprung here in the South Louisiana marshes. Got a few more weeks of this action before these fish all move outside and do their spawning duties. But man, I'll be back to chase them with hard plastic baits, no doubt about it. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe to the Marshman Masson channel on YouTube. And if you wouldn't mind, please share the video with somebody you think would also enjoy it. And until next time, if we don't see you in the marsh, we'll see you right here on Marshman Masson.